Wonder what he's up to today.
Got the hood popped open. Holy moly.
Yeah, not unusual there if they've been sitting that long.
Every Sunday, every Sunday. Oh my gosh, every time. Alrighty, I got the ass end raised up. Kind of show you what's going on. You guys ain't gonna be able to see what I'm doing, so I figure I just kind of crawl in here, show you what I got going on. So I'll probably take some pictures of how I modify this. I really don't know how I'm gonna do it. My plan is I'm just gonna take a flap wheel, grind this off, and then ground that off. Same with the other side. You can see the cross member's upside down. What we're going to do is flip it back around. We're going to bolt it. And then we're going to get the transmission level how we want it. And then wherever this cross member lays, we're going to mark it. And what we're going to do is I'll probably end up welding some plates, some ears or something on here. And we're going to drill 2 holes so we can bolt it here, bolt it there, same over there. That way, if they ever have any problems with the transmission, all they have to do is just take these 4 bolts out, the 2 bolts for the transmission, and boom, cross member is out. So let me grind this down, and then when we get it out, I'll kind of show you. Like I said, there's just enough room for 1 person, not the 2 of us, guys. Sorry. I'll see you in a bit. What we got going on under here, if you can kind of see. We got our transmission jack underneath here. This cross member, I don't believe this is an actual S10 cross member. Not sure where it came from. But we cut off probably 4 or 5 inches on one side. And then probably another, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches off of that side. And what I did is it already had an existing hole right in the middle, so I just measured from there to here, and this was like 18 3/4. The other side was 17 3/4, something like that. Pretty dang close, but everything seems to be sitting right. The transmission's sitting where it should be. And I had to kind of cut the cross member, as you can see, kind of an angle, because the frame is not straight. It's actually coming out a little bit like this, and same with the other side. So this was actually like 17 3/4 on the front. No, 18 1/4. 18 1/4 here from the hole to here, and then it was 17 3/4 over here. So that's how much of a difference it is, and pretty much the same thing on that side. And we are pretty close. The other side's not touching right now. You can see this side's touching a little bit, so I just took my old Sharpie, marked up there along the frame, and just kind of eyeballed the cross member. This is all I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not actually measuring anything, but it looks pretty dang good. We got us a new transmission mount, single bolt, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to get this all cut out first so it fits in there nice and good. But I think we're going to take these spacers out of this 400 and hook the transmission mount up direct to the transmission. And then I'm thinking the transmission's sitting about how I kind of want it. It's about the right height. It's about maybe 2 degrees, something like that. That puts our rear end pretty dang good too. It's probably 2 degrees up. I think it's going to be good. Like I said, we're just kind of eyeballing. So let's take this bolt. I just got it hand tight, but I'm going to take that bolt out. We're going to drop this cross member back down, and you can see up here where I got it marked, and we're going to cut some of that off of there. Yeah. Well, let me show you what's going on. Alright, that's what we're looking at. We're going to weld a plate on here, and then we'll figure out how to fill in this gap. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to figure out. So I just threw some double nuts on here. I don't have the right bolts. We need some shorter, I guess they're 7/16 bolt. I'm not really sure. Yeah, 7/16 bolt. So we need 2 more that are shorter. Right now I just threw 2 nuts on there just to fill up the gap. That won't stay like that. But we took the spacers out, so the transmission mount is mounted directly to the transmission. Still got, I think that's probably going to be on the safe side, but I was hoping to be a little closer. But if I push the motor back any further, we're going to be digging into, the headers are going to be digging into the frame. It's going to be digging into the back of the firewall, and right now the motor's sitting perfect, so I think we're going to be okay. That's what we're looking at so far. Looking good, looking good. You can see our motor is angled back just a smidge. We could probably raise the motor up just a smidgen. Yeah, transmission can come up a little bit. Let's do that. Yeah, we're sitting a little too much. I need to get me I need to go find my angle finder. I need to find my angle finder, put it on here, so we can get this motor and transmission sitting how we want. But let's go ahead and raise it up just a little bit. And then kind of look underneath the frame. So you can see the transmission back here is just a little lower, and that's kind of about what you want. You don't want it level with the frame. But like I said, I'll find my angle finder and get this sitting a lot better. But yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, that's about what you want right there. That looks good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Need a little excitement. Cream of the crop. Oh, Macho Man Randy Savage. Anybody remember him? Slip into Slim Jim. Something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. What was I doing? Hate when I forget what I was doing. Alright. Check it out. This is what I dug around in my scrap metal. And I found some pretty thick 1/4 inch angle iron. Some scrap pieces. And it works perfect. I didn't have to cut nothing. It was already about the length I need. We'll round these edges so they're not sharp. And we'll build us a spacer between here and here. Weld it to this, drill one hole, and there'll be one big bolt that holds this in. That way, if we ever have to take this out, you take that one bolt out, this cross member will come out. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. And like I said, this part right here will be welded to the frame. But, yeah, it looks good. I like it. Get over here. You can kind of see that. Nice and straight. Looks good. I'm happy with that. And there's plenty of room for the exhaust to come up on top or right above the cross member. Plenty of room. so we should be good. There's nothing hanging down below in case we ever lower this truck anymore. That's where we're at right now. So I'm gonna take this cross member out and drill me a couple of holes, figure out my spacer, and I'll snap a couple of pictures of how I'm building it. We'll get this welded in next time we see you, and our cross member should be done. This thing will be ready to rock and roll. Alright, and then he's going to start doing some other things to it. I'm going to help him on the way as we work on it. But that was the main thing he really needed help with, was making some motor mounts and figuring out the cross member. Like I said, you can buy a cross member, but we already have one here. And we got some scrap metal laying around, and you know, it's just time. Just take a little time, we'll figure it out, and hey, we're gonna make this cross member work. Got homemade motor mounts that are looking good. We get the motor out, we'll probably cut all this off. Somebody already had this welded in. Well, we won't cut it off, we'll probably just round it. I hate sharp corners because you'll always poke yourself. Just like this, we got to get flap wheel and kind of grind this down. We're going to cover the motor up with a tarp tonight because, guys, it is supposed to rain tomorrow morning. We haven't had rain in about a month. It went from rain every day to no rain for over a month. And this driveway needs it. Oh, man. It needs it bad. Alright, I'm going to get this tarped up. Next time I see you guys, we will weld in the angle irons, because I'll have the holes drilled. And we should be done with this part of it anyway. And this can go back over to Charles' house, and he can start playing with it. And that was the big thing that he really needed help with. It'll be exciting to see this thing going down the track, that's for sure. So what kind of time do you think this thing will get in a quarter mile? I'm thinking we should be able to at least get in the 10s. No problem. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Ah. Let's do a little welding. Check it out. Not bad for some scrap metal. So this ought to work pretty good. Let's test fit it and see if it actually fits. It may not even fit, guys. We don't know. Alright, fingers crossed. Let's change these bolts. I got some shorter ones. Man, that's looking pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see. I can't really see. Looks like that is about right. Maybe right there. So I cleaned took the flap wheel, and so I lost our marks where it was sitting. So we'll just have to eyeball it. I know this part will be level with the frame. The other side, we'll just have to eyeball it. And we're just going to tack weld it in. And then we'll take the cross member out. And give it a good welding. Look at that. Turned out pretty good. So this goes up just a little bit like that. Had a wedge in there like that. So we'll line that up. Tack it in. This is a 5/8 bolt. So we'll zip out the 5/8 bolt. I didn't have the right one. You can see that one. That bolt's a little longer. I just threw some extra washers in it. We'll probably have to get a shorter one. That's all I had laying around. I don't have much 5/8 laying around. That's not a real common thing. Alright, let me see if I can get the welder underneath here, and we can throw a couple of tack welds in here. Well, crap, guys. I apologize, but I'm gonna have to do this off camera, and I guess I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. We just got to weld it in, but our battery is about to die. I forgot to put my camera on the charger today. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Sorry. Well, we got a little battery life on our camera. I put a little charge on it. It's starting to get dark out. Gotta show you where we're at. Get the light turned on in here. I don't know if you can see. So I got this side welded on. It's just tack welded over here. Let me army crawl over here. There we go. There's our other weld. Let's see. We got that side all welded up. And then it's just tacked on this side. It is sitting perfectly level. I think we're good. So I took my jack and I went ahead and jacked it up. Got it up off the cross member. So now we have these this 5/8 bolt here and a 5/8 bolt here. You can see how long that bolt is. We need a shorter one. I got 3 washers and three flat washers and a lock washer. So let's see if this cross member comes out. Our plan is to this light. My plan is let's remove this cross member out of the way, and that way I can get in here and weld a little better. Try to anyway, but it ain't going anywhere right now. Like I said, we got the jack up. Hopefully that clears. Hopefully this thing comes out. I gotta try to roll over it. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't. I'm big bone. Where are we? Where are we? Okay. I got rolled over. Alright, let's see if we can get this. I'm trying to do this one-handed, guys. I'm not a professional. Whoa. That's a long bolt. Okay. So that's 5/8 bolt. I'm trying to make it easy so if we ever have to do transmission work on this or work on it, and you're at the track, if you're at the track and you got to mess with it, it's going to be easy to work on. There we go. So let's hopefully, moment of truth. Let's see if we can get her out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Trying to do this one-handed. Hey, we're getting stuck. Hang on, I can't do this one-handed. We may have a problem, Houston. It is like almost clearing, guys. But my last minute, when I was making these, it is so hard to see. It is getting dark, guys. So I decided to put some gussets in here. I was like, yeah, what the heck? I'll put a gusset there and a gusset over here. Same there, just to kind of strengthen it. Well, I probably should have left them off. I'm gonna have to do some grinding. You can see it's hitting. Like, I can get it if I unbolt this, but I don't want to do that. I want it where we can get this off just by lifting the transmission. And it is so close, you can see. Oh, you can't see. Ah, dang. Getting dark. Look at that. My little spacer, it's hitting there. And same thing on this side. So let me do a little game plan. It is like, man, it's like almost, I mean, just almost there. Let me figure this out, and I'll let you know what I come up with, guys. It's always something when you modify something. Never works perfect the first time. At least, not for me. Hey, I figured it out. You ain't gonna believe it. As soon as I put the camera down, all I did is lifted the cross member all the way up onto, I put it back in the hole, and then I put it up against the transmission mount, and then I just spun it and then dropped it down. And it came right out, just no problem. Here I'm over here fighting with it. Of course I was doing it one-handed. But alright, we're good now. So now, let's finish welding this stuff up. Because I am getting where I can't see hardly down here. can't see this side, so I can't see what I'm doing, and I heard it blowing through. Oh, it's not that bad. Hard to see. Damn transmission jack is right in my damn way. Can't see nothing. That should work. Sorry guys, I can't see crap. When you look on camera, it looks like it's still daylight out, but it's getting, sun is setting. I got a little gap there, but I think it'll be alright. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Let's go with this other side. Ooh, don't burn yourself on your, don't burn your head on the hot metal. Uh-oh. Ah, dang it. Oh, getting pissed. That looks like poop. My welder's acting up again. I'm gonna have to go dick with this damn welder. It's some bullshit. But don't you love doing this? Some days. Other days I want to be like, you mother, burn this mother trucker. Ah. Alright. That thing kicked my butt, but we got her in there. It looks like poo-poo down here. But she'll hold. It'll hold. And we got it welded on this side. Same over here. All good over there. Alright. Let's try to put this back in. See if I can do it one-handed again. Zoom, get you guys back a little further. Man, I burnt my finger on that. I was pulling myself out and I grabbed it, and that sucker's hot. Woo! Still hot. Alright, let's get this Crossmember one-handed. See if I can do it. We gotta go. You gotta put it in the hole. Put it all the way up to the top, and then push it over, and then boom, it falls right into place. Where's our bolt? There's our bolt. And our battery is about to die again. Said, guys, I just barely charged it up. But I think we're going to be able to finish this out. So if I lose you on the battery, hopefully I won't lose you. I think we can get it done. I'm trying to hurry, guys. Okay, now we'll lower this transmission down. Down in the hole she goes. And 9/16. Yeah, time. We're done. Transmission's in. Looking good. There's flashlight. Need a damn card lift. Okay, well, battery's definitely saying it is dying. It looks good. Transmission is done. Alright. There we go. Finished product. Easy peasy. The transmission pans down in the back just a smidge, which that's what you want. You want a little bit of an angle. Like I said, I just kind of eyeballed everything, and I think we're going to be good. Ugh, freaking spiders and bugs on me. Alright guys, peace out. That kicked my butt. Yeah. S10. Motor mounts, done. Transmission, crossmember, built, done. Alright. Next time I see you, we'll be playing with the ramp bed car hauler, 1976.